Good afternoon, LC people. Well, Dave's been back on this 250 again today. I've had the front wheel out and it's had a new tyre and a tube put on it. I stripped the brake caliper, painted it, refurbished it with new piston and seals, put the new hose on it. I've bled it up, put a new disc on it, sorted that out. Moved my attention to the rear wheel, same situation, new tyre and a new tube. So I've gone through all the brakes are now good, and all the electrics are now working. Couldn't tell you where the time's gone, by the way, but it has disappeared. So what's left for Dave to do on this bike is actually take it for a shakedown. I need to put a tank and a seat on it and see how she pulls. I've had it on life support. So here we go. I've had the exhaust off of it because there was actually wobbling in the downpipes in there. I've resolved that issue, but this is the 250. I've gone through the oil pump settings and I come across this a lot. The cable, as you know, goes around the pulley, then there's the spring. What a lot of people forget to do is just pop the spring slightly so the cable sits inside the pulley. Anyway, I sorted that out, readjusted that. It did leak out of this carburettor this side, so I ran the bolts dry and tried it again and tapped the bowl a bit, and it now does not leak. I'm not saying I'm not going to have to pull the carbs off of this bike, but I probably might have to. It depends. When it's gone out for a shakedown, if I don't think it pulls very well, they will have to come off and I'll have to go through them. They look very nice. They've been vapor blasted. Very happy with what TJ Steel had done to this bike. Made it quite nice. There wasn't a great deal for Dave to mess about with. Just fiddly bits and silly bits. But I spoke to him on the phone and he said, if you want to know anything, Dave, let me know. But I think he's done a tidy job of it. I've just had to recommission it and just double check everything and go through it. There was a little bit of a to-do list. Obviously, the guy got some new parts. As I told you yesterday, the paintwork's off at the minute. So when that comes back, this bike can have a ticket on it and it'll be good to go. But I'm happy all the electrics work. The fuse box played up a bit yesterday. Funny enough, it did again today. So I've cleaned the spades out. The spades were good. And the fuse I took out was a bit naff and the cap pulled off of it. And I put another fuse in it and I realised I had to clean the spades up further again. But I'm quite happy now. It's come to a standard where, yeah, Dave can actually put a tank on it and a seat on it and see what she pulls like. There's nothing worse than going through all this and the bike still doesn't run very well. I think TJ had it running, but I don't think he took it out for a shakedown. They always need a shakedown, these bikes, so you can rebuild them, think they're right, then you take them out and you realise they've got a flat spot or they're not pulling. And sometimes you have to double go through the carburettors again. I've had to do it myself a few times. It's just one of them things. You know what LCs are like with carburettors. But anyway, folks, she's running, she's alive. And that's it. Tomorrow will be, hopefully, weather permitting, I'll give it a shakedown and see what she's like and I'll let you know. My mate Phil's been up today. He's done a few bits on his bike. He's still waiting for the barrels. He's painted a few bits and pieces for it. And he's gone home. So that's it. That's me done. I will keep you posted about this LC. I've still got this one over here to have a look at. Not got around to it yet. And there's a nice little puddle coming under here. Just like the guy said it would. But that has got movement on that shaft. I can't remember if we got a gear mod on it. I don't think we did. Anyway, I'll get to that. Thanks for watching, folks, and I will keep you updated. Dilly dilly.